Everybody, and welcome back to Facetious episode number 24, recorded on what is today? May 25th, 2016, approximately 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are on time, no CPT. Let me tell you who I am. I am Larry, aka Bluemanrule, and I am joined by my main Damon, my dude, none other than Mike, aka Scarfinger, aka Real Talk. What's up, man?
Yo, when you said that, when you said, "Let me tell you who I am," I'm like, I kept thinking, "Who I me is Rubber Band Man." Like, yo, I kept thinking, "Yo, who I me is." What's up next?
So stupid.
we just had that conversation. What's going on, everybody? Man, it's your boy Scarfinger. I'm tired. I'm so tired right now. I had the weekend off, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you this real quick. All right. I had the weekend off. But I spent part of that weekend trying to update my Alpha.
Bro. Oh, son. Yep. Let's move that to the top because I got that on the agenda.
I spent hours trying to get this jump straight. I just basically what I did. I just put the it was not accepting the updates, and then when I tried to do the Windows 10 upgrade, it keeps telling me that it can't access. It doesn't have access to my to the partition that it doesn't have access to the partition. I guess where the OS is. Mm-hmm. So I've been through so much stuff to try to get this right, and I finally, after trying over and over again for hours yesterday, mm-hmm. I finally got all of the updates in. See, here's the problem. I can go for a couple of weeks and not really use my Alpha. And sometimes, remember, the Alpha doesn't load into Windows.
Right. It loads into its own gaming. Yeah,
it's basically a custom version of Kodi, which is Kodi is like a XBMC. Mm-hmm. And
Xbox Media Center for the technically, I guess.
But and then for everybody who has a Fire Stick, basically the hacked Fire Stick, basically what you do is you put Kodi on your Fire Stick, and then you put the programs through Kodi onto your Fire Stick.
Okay.
So okay. I'm trying to figure out how to put the programs on my Alpha. You know what I'm saying? It's Kodi all the same, bro.
Silly, man. You silly. hey.
It's Kodi all the same, bro.
Right. Now, we got a couple of things before we get into it. Number one, we need your lower third because people need to know where else they can find you and hear you.
Oh, I thought I turned it off and then turned it back on. Let me see. Because I changed some of the wording. Hold on, let me see. I turned it off and I'm going to turn it back on.
Nice.
Nothing?
I don't see it pop up, but it could just be my stream. But yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you know. My love, me lower third.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Second thing, man, what's your shirt like today? Let's get on that shirt life.
Oh, it's an old Rockaware shirt. I ain't trying to push y'all. Not today anyway.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, see, man, now this, what you're talking about is what gives a lot of people pause when it comes to PC gaming, dog. Like, they're like, look here, man, I don't want to get in here. I don't want to have to worry about updating my software.
The problem isn't any of my games or any of that stuff. It's it's Windows. Like it's not, you know,
right.
It has nothing to do. All of my games work. All my games work just fine. Even all of my games. One of the things that I had to do for the Alpha in order to try to do the upgrade, I have to uninstall my graphics driver, and I did that. And everything still works. I mean, well, the stuff that I like works.
Right.
I plays a little bit Prison Architect, which you get tired of hearing about. But
just a little bit. But you know, it's your thing. You love it. That's good. I'm happy you love it.
Yeah. So yeah, I got that played for a little bit, and then I got some of them things done. Them things.
Nice, man. Nice. So for me. You know, I've been having a lot of issues, and my PC is running hot. So if I slip out of this Google call, you guys know why. So I just ordered another motherboard today because I felt the need to order another.
You got a desktop?
Desktop. Yeah, like a legit built. I built.
Yeah, I was running into some issues, and I just went to Big Lots and got me a little laptop thing. I mean, I got it set up as like a PC, as like a tower, because I got the monitor and my sound and all that other stuff hooked up to the laptop. But yeah, I had to go get one of those cooler things with the little fan underneath. I just went to Big Lots, got a little something, and that's been working out just fine.
Okay.
Because man, let me tell you, my laptop used to just randomly just turn off, and if I picked the drone up under the bottom, it was like woo, like hey,
little toasty. I see.
So, but yeah, it's that's on and popping right now. So.
Yeah. So I had to. So I ordered a couple of pieces. So I ordered a couple of parts. I ordered a brand new motherboard that actually has. It has room for 3 fans, and I actually have 3 fans. I only have 2 in this one because this motherboard only supports 2 fans. But the other motherboard I have, which fits in my case, supports 3. So I'm looking forward to putting in this 3rd fan, getting it going. It has a nice little blue light, so I have 2 blue lit fans. So I got to keep the thing going. Though
I got you.
And then
the fans, bro.
Them fans, man, need it, dog. Need it.
Fans, bro.
So
you need to get some water cooling, homie.
Man, I looked at the water cooling. I don't even think my tower is big enough, dog, because it has 3 fans across that thing, man.
Either that or you can do that thing where you just put it all on the board and stick that bitch on the wall.
Right.
I've seen
a box fan in it.
No, I've seen people would do like they just have the components and it's just mounted to the wall. I've seen that. But I don't know how viable. I don't know how viable that is. With I mean, I try to stay away from all the technical stuff. I really try to stay away from technical stuff. But yeah, it's out there if you look for it.
Nah, bro, I ain't looking for that. What good is that gonna do me? Like I bought a case to protect this thing to keep it safe. Why am I gonna take it outside of its safe place? I can't do that.
I hear you.
So the motherboard I got is a Gigabyte 990FX, which is the one I have now is currently a 970, but it's by a different manufacturer, MSI. So I had to get it because my motherboard was running too hot. It's the only thing running hot. My GPU is good. It's just my motherboard. My CPU is good. It's just the motherboard. So if I can get a motherboard that has 3 fans, we're gonna make that thing happen. I got the airflow.
I'm starting to get a little pissy about this lower third.
I can see you getting. I see you're a little salty. You're a little toasty over there.
Yeah, because I changed it. I was just it was G. I put it said GGR HNIC. I put GGR and then I put also these.
Of course you did. Right. Also these silly man.
So it's not don't seem to be working right now. So.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that, man. I mean, but what's up?
I did everything. I done turned it back on, and I had to close the Hangout toolbox, turn it back. Man, listen, none of this don't work. No.
Sorry, no. But I want to say what's up to Awakened Heathen. He's up in the chat right now. What's up, player? Said he was sick of a vacation, man. But he played a little Rocket League with the boys, and he said it was fun. So. That's good, man. He says he's still good.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it, but I know at least some of it was online.
Yeah,
I looked at it, but you know what? Okay, so
what happened was
I like Rocket League, right? I ain't really about to sit around watching people play Rocket League on Twitch or YouTube or whatever streaming service. Like I don't really like it's a sport. It ain't no racing game.
Okay.
Hear that Game Awards?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no racing game. But yeah, I ain't really. I'm not really about that life. I missed the tournament though. I missed the tournament. I meant to watch it, and then some things came up with my people, so I went. I had to go see my sisters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up missing the tournament. I know that there was a stream. I watched a little bit. The stream was archived.
Right, right. I'm gonna make us look the same right now since you salty about the lower third.
No, keep yours. You good?
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. I was it's gonna make us even. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. So the Rocket League tournament went on this weekend.
He uploaded it for the kids to watch themselves be terrible at sports. Let me tell you what happened to me. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. All right, so I have what I would like to term a nemesis.
Okay. Okay.
It's been changed to a nemesis, right? You know,
right.
nigga stole my wife. But but my daughter lives at home with the nemesis.
Uh-huh.
The nemesis does streams and they record videos and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
So my daughter was really excited. Same thing with Awakening Heat. He put it up so that the kids can watch themselves. So there's a video of them cooking, and my daughter was really excited about wanting me to see her in this video that's on YouTube.
Right.
But in order for me to watch this, I basically have to watch my ex-wife and my nemesis cook with her in the background.
Right, with her in tow. Right.
And she was just like, Daddy, I really want you to see this. And I'm like, you're really going to make me watch this? And she was like, yes, I want you to see me. And I was like, you're sitting right here. I see you. Like, I was doing all of that logic stuff. Like, I was doing all of that logic stuff. And she made me watch that. And I'm just like, man.
Hey, how was your blood sugar after all that? How was your blood sugar after all that salt, though?
No, it was. I mean, you know what? I was all right with it. Like, I'm, you know, I don't hate the dude anymore.
Get it. He said to get by that. Get over it.
I can't. You know what? It comes to a point. It comes to a point in your life where you can't have no hate on your heart.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know. I mean, there's a couple people. I genuinely don't hate people.
Right.
It's one of those things. You know, like Christian people say, you know, hate the sin, not the sinner.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of adopted a little bit of that philosophy. Like I'm never going to be okay with what happened, but I don't hate these people.
Right. Nah.
But I don't really want to watch them on YouTube videos.
Exactly. So how did she ended up cooking? Did she end up doing okay?
Yeah, no, they were cooking. She was around.
Oh, so she wasn't even cooking. She won't even cooking.
She just knew she was in the video. She felt like she wanted me to see that she was in video.
She felt like she was on the news, right? Like Sweet Brown. She felt like she was.
No, it was. It's just like that. One of the recent Scarcasm episodes is I was on the news. Fuck your podcast. Because she was just like, you know, because Pimp's wife is a runner. And she's really good at long distance running marathons, half marathons, 5Ks, and all of that type of stuff. And you know, Pimp does it, but he's not as good as her. But she, you know, there was a thing about they were doing like a memorial run for a lady who died. I think it was breast cancer or something like that. Breast cancer, you know, it's always it's breast cancer or lupus, one of the two if you're doing it for a woman. So you know, basically when we started, she was just like, somebody told me I was on the news, so they were trying to find it, and he was just like, yo, I'm getting ready to podcast, and she was like, forget your podcast, I was on the news, like, you know, and that's where that came from.
It's so funny that Pimpin actually has a wife who is just like, she don't care. She will snatch the spotlight from whoever, whenever. Don't even matter if the spotlight was meant for her. She like, whatever. I'm here. Let's go.
she's the mama at the end of Waterboy. Right. Like she didn't want him to do it. Right. But once he was on the news and stuff for her, she in the background.
Football ain't the devil. Football ain't the devil.
So that happened.
Right.
I'm getting a kick out of all of this stuff. Like, I really want to stream, but I was trying to update the alpha before I did the stream, because I'm gonna start at least do a stream. I'm gonna do a Banished stream, and I'm gonna do a Prison Architect stream, and I want to do it for the people like you.
Right.
For the people like you, that's like, man, forget them games. I actually watched your Marvel video.
Did you?
Looked like crap, but I watched it.
Yeah, and that was my PC because my PC was running hot. My motherboard was running hot.
Oh, so okay, yeah. It It was real pixelated, but I was trying to figure out what was going on. Okay, so let me ask you this about your video, and go watch that. Go watch that jump for everybody. Go watch that jump. The other superheroes that were around, were those just other players?
Yeah, and so that's how it works. So they can come into you, they can populate your world, and you can just go. They don't hinder you at all. They just help. That's all. They just help.
So do you still get your XP?
You do.
Like, you find a whole bunch of people, and then next thing you know, the Incredible Hulk come from nowhere, and you're like, man, shoot, Incredible Hulk. But you still get the XP. So all right.
Yeah. So David Brevik and them did it right. So anything that you saw drop on my screen is only visible to me. It's the same way they do it in Diablo 3. So anything that you see drop on your screen is only for you, and everybody.
And the same thing for the divisions and Destiny.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody see their own jank.
Exactly. Yep.
And then look, if push comes to shove, I can drop this, and you'll be all right.
Exactly. All right. Right. And then when you drop it, then I think other people can see it and pick it up.
Okay.
So yeah. But no, it's cool. It works out that way. So it's like that way with health, like replenishable health, mana, and experience points. So yep. But no,
I think them everyday gamer boys play that.
Yeah. Oh, AZ Rockslide used to be up on that thing. I think he was back in during the beta as well. And
all right, let me tell you. Let me tell you. All right, I finally caught up, and I'm listening to the current episode now. But the previous episode, man, can y'all please stop playing games while y'all record? Please.
I listened to that episode too.
And when I listened to the episode after, they said they ain't getting no feedback of people telling them to stop that like they did the first time.
Right.
Can y'all please stop? Like,
he petitioning now. He like, look here.
Right. This is my look. I know me. I know you watching. You may not be watching. You ain't watching live.
Right.
You ain't watching live, but you watching. Let me tell you this. Stop that. Look, I really have I have a severe. Now it might be different if I was watching the stream,
right.
But in podcast form, that just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then like when I'm recording a show with Pimp, and like last show that I recorded with Pimp, like you can hear the whistles blowing because he's playing NCAA in the background, and I'm like, come on, son. I don't say it to y'all. But I'm like, come on, son. I find it. Look, me personally, as a long time podcaster, I wouldn't necessarily call myself professional. But I feel like doing other stuff while you're podcasting is highly unprofessional.
Well, I would say it depends on the subject matter. It depends on the type of show you're doing, right? So in general. I've done it before. We recorded a show a long time ago. Me, Pimp, and Scoba recorded when Mod Nation Racers came out. We recorded a show while playing Mod Nation Racers. Okay.
And when I listened back, I was just like, "This is okay," but it's not. It's not. And this is all me. Right. So don't. You ain't gotta listen to me.
Nobody does anyway. I generally don't.
Nobody does anyway. But this is generally me. Is me, and this is how I work. But like I want to be as professional as possible. And if I listen to you, if I'm taking the time out to listen to you, I want to hear you talk about stuff. I don't want to hear you every few seconds say something about the game that you're playing that I can't see.
Right. So, and I've had this conversation with my dude, Mike, Captain Mike, from Gamers in Beta and Gamers Unscripted, which actually records here in about an hour and 45 minutes. But he said the same thing as well. He felt it's a respect thing. And I think, well, not necessarily. And let me tell you why. Because there are some shows. So like when we get in and do the game nights, right? We're talking while playing games anyway. And so there are many points in that where we actually have really deep, dedicated conversations, and we can go.
Me telling you that you're wrong about something,
or you trying to attempting to tell me that I'm wrong about something.
No, I succeed quite often.
See, here's the point. The point, and the point is that it depends on the subject matter. Like on a prove your point. I think I may have started one on a game before I got into the debate, but when you have to actually bring a thoughtful debate or something that's really deep, intellectually like stimulating or challenging, you got definitely concentrate. But if we're just sitting up there just talking and yammering away about something, whatever, some random stuff that happened during the week, again, I think that a lot of people that I know anyway, can talk about that and then just do something else in the background, because some games don't require a lot of mental engagement. And again, it depends on the game and it depends on the show. But if you have a show that requires any significant amount of mental engagement, yeah, cut everything else off. So that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I want to hear about y'all and what's going on in y'all lives. I don't really want to hear about Rocket League.
Right. My thing is, I've heard, like, I know Jay comes to the podcast, he comes to the game nights quite often. Meef J, Sweet Meef. Mm-hmm. And he actually, my
spirit animal.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I got my bracelets.
For sure. Yeah, I have mine in the back. I
wear mine. I wear one when I'm not at work, because at work I can only wear one bracelet. So.
Oh, okay. See, I wear one every time I leave the house. And so I wore them all weekend when I was in Kansas City, which I'll get to in a minute, actually. But I've heard him. I know he can go, but I know that he can do two things at once. I know he can multitask as far as talking and participating in a party and still play very well at a video game.
Well, hold on, wait. Here's the difference. Difference. Okay. I know he can, because like me, he's a professional podcaster. And he's a professional podcast whore. We can talk about that later. But he's a professional podcaster. Right. But like it's like 4 dudes on the show, and 2 of them don't seem as polished as the other 2.
Oh yeah, I can see that, because there is a lot of pauses. There's a lot of hesitation. I get your point. I can see that, but yeah, Jay is and. Yeah. For some reason,
he's a professional Rocket League player.
Yeah, so he pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, so that stop that. What you got for us today, man?
I got a few things, man. I want to talk a little bit about my Kansas City trip and, man, coming back home, and I want to talk about my new TV settings, and then we got to talk about the NBA, man, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Can we talk? Before we do that, hold on, wait. Can we talk about how extremely disappointing the Games for Gold games are?
Let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's go ahead and talk about
because
that.
there was a leak about the game there was a leak a week or so prior about the Games for Gold games, and it seemed like it was about to be on and popping. Like, we about to get Red Dead. Like, we about to get some things.
But we about to get Rise on a Rome. It's about to go down.
Right. Yeah, like, we're finally gonna get some real games. I mean, I know, like, there's been a couple, but for the most part, it's these like mini games and these small games that I just don't care about. Like, for the most part, I don't really care about none of this stuff. And for the most part, I ain't played none of it. Like, I downloaded just so it's on my list, so that I can go back to it if I want to. Right. But like, out of all of the stuff that for next month, like, XCOM is the only thing that I even slightly care about. But I own XCOM. I just never played it. Like, I bought it like in a few years ago in a Black Friday deal, and it's never been taken out of the wrapper. You know what? The other game that I bought, I finally played, and I hated it so much that I was just like, you know what? I'm never playing this again. That was Dishonored.
Dishonored is actually, well, you hate sneaking. So for people who like sneaking,
yeah, pretty good. Here's my problem. And Pimp played much further than I did. I played basically the first level, until the tutorial basically, and I was just killing everybody. I was just killing everybody because, like, why would I not kill you? You're a bad guy. I'm a good guy. I'm gonna stab you. Right. So I was killing everybody, but like, when I talked to Pimp, he was just like, "Yeah, I did that too." And then I got to the point to where I couldn't progress because the rats kept attacking me because I killed too many people. And I knew that was going to be my fate because I'm like, I don't even know how to sneak past this stuff. Like, sneaking is not in my nature. But like, I'm as straightforward as they come, and that includes video games. Right. So So it bothered me that I know that I was going to run into the same wall he did. So I just turned it off and I never turned it back on.
Well, let me clear that up. That actually isn't the case. There's a part in the game, and I know what he's talking about. There's a part in the game where if you touch the floor, the rats will pursue you. You actually, it's more of a little puzzle you have to use to get around, to navigate around the rats. But that's a program part of the game, despite the choice that you make. You don't really know the consequences of the choice you make until the very, very end. So, you and I know that Pip just sometimes isn't very good at some of the games he takes on.
Forget them.
Right.
Real talk. Real talk.
Forget them rats. Forget them rats. Oh, he got to clap it. He got serious with that.
And you be lucky I'm saying forget.
Right. I know it. We take that. But so the games with gold Scar is referring to is a Goat Simulator on Xbox One.
Man, why? We already didn't buy Goat Simulator because it's been available for quite a while. We already didn't buy this. Why are you giving me something that I didn't buy on purpose?
But look, son, it's free. You don't have to download it if you don't want to. But just because you have the terabytes doesn't mean you have to spend it on Goat Simulator. Or
I'm gonna download it, but I mean,
see, here's the thing: you shouldn't download it because you ain't gonna fire it up. I know I ain't gonna fire it up. I'm gonna buy it. Like I'm gonna go ahead and go through the process of purchasing it, but when it starts to install, I'm canceling it. I'm done. So also we have what is that? Super Meat Boy for Xbox 360 and XCOM, Enemy Unknown for Xbox 360, and both of those, of course, are backwards compatible, so you can play them on your Xbox One.
Don't care.
The crew got so many different reviews because it's Ubisoft racing game, open world racing, that I don't know if I'll try it. I'll try anything for free.
Well, you like racing games because you're one of those suckers.
Yeah, you like building games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like creating a sustaining economy, and as a marketing dude, I think that you would excel at the resource management part of the games that I mentioned.
I probably would. I don't know. To me, just that entire art is way too much.
You need to apply yourself, Smokey.
It's man, I am, man. Dang. Look, it's way too much work. It's way too much work, and I don't want work in my games. I want fun in my games. So.
I believe that's fun to me. Just like you believe that sneaking is fun. Sneaking is for cowards.
We just so different. But I like sneaking. I don't mind sneaking. I really don't. But okay, so now let's get into my weekend. Hating already. Okay, so this weekend I mentioned I was gonna go up to Kansas City. I was gonna go up there and work the booth for First Person Clothing, and I did. I had a good time, but let me tell you, man, that's some hard work, son.
Really?
Yeah, it's some hard work because I went up. I helped set up the booth. I helped move in stuff. Sold stuff all weekend. So I helped set up the booth Thursday and Friday. Of course, I had to drive 5 hours and 10 minutes or so before I helped set up the booth Thursday evening and then Friday morning, and then worked all day from 12. No, let's see. Yeah, I think Friday was 12 to like 6, and then we got out of there, and then Saturday was an all day thing, 10 to 6 or 7. Yeah, 10 to 6 or 7, and then Sunday was like 12 to 6. So it was.
So how much of the show did you get to see?
I actually got a chance to walk around quite a bit, man. It was pretty cool. Dude, do you know they had there signing autographs, Stan Lee, Danielle Panabaker, who plays Killer Frost on Arrow, Nolan North, and Troy Baker right next to each other, and they did a panel together. Man,
that sounds awesome,
dude. And it was Peter Mayhew, original Chewbacca, was there.
Who is hold on, let me see. Is that the convention? Well, no, they're Peter Mayhew said he's doing a convention in Dallas and he invited the Chewbacca mom.
Oh, the lady on the dude. They were playing that the whole weekend we were there. Facetious just kept laughing at it. He just kept laughing.
You know what? There's people that's hating, right? There's people that's hating. You always gonna have haters,
right?
But here's what I liked about that video. I like the fact we see so much junk on the internet all the time. so much junk. And this lady just bought herself something that just gave her pure joy,
straight up
like
joy.
It was, she was happy. Her laughter and her joy was infectious.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't having the best day. Right. And she genuinely made me feel better after laughing with her.
Right.
Like, I wasn't laughing at her. She was just having so much fun that you just couldn't help but laugh with her.
Her laugh was hilarious too. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome. And then she got to go to she got to go to one of those James Corden. She got to be on with James Corden. And
really?
And they brought in J.J. Abrams.
What? Nice.
Yeah. And then that's when Peter Mayhew sent her the letter to James Corden, inviting her and the family to some I guess she's from Dallas, and he invited her. He said he's going to some convention in Dallas, and he got them VIP tickets, and they're going to set up some time for them to kind of hang around and get to know each other.
Oh man, that's nice, man. That's awesome. Yeah, she got a kick out of that thing. That was cool because when we were at the convention, there were some people walking by. It's like, "Hey man, you going to Dallas?" He's like, "No, man, it's another convention the same weekend in Phoenix." And so, yeah, I think that's the same one. But this was Planet Comic-Con, and it was a really good convention, man. They had a show for people for cosplayers, and let me tell you, there's a dude there who cosplayed Stan Lee, and he met Stan Lee. Dude looks just like Stan Lee. I'm not even playing. I mean, Facetious, I think maybe even posted a picture, man. It was legit. And then it was I think one of the guys from Jay and Silent Bob came by the booth, and he was there.
Jay Muse was there. Yeah, I seen the pictures and stuff that he posted of Jay Muse in the shirts and stuff, and that was cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, dude, like that's what those events are for. And seriously, man, like I'm there, and I'm not just saying it because I work the booth. Like first person clothing shirts actually feel different from other t-shirts. Like their blend is on a different level. But I did talk to him. He said that they working on a purple shirt, dog. They're working on a purple shirt. The 5X.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but can a brother get that 5?
Right. Hey, I already told you.
I can do a 4.
Right.
I can do a 4. I can actually do a 3 in most shirts.
Right.
But I'm old school and I need that 5.
Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to do a 3 because in the FPC clothing shirts, they're kind of form fitting. So yeah, if you don't want that, then you ain't gonna be able to do it.
You don't want to see all this form.
That's a different type of form, right?
Nope, you won't see none. You don't want to see all this form.
But yeah, man. So I mean, it was great. I had a fantastic time, and I was tired. But man, we went up there, and the one really bad night I had planned to eat, dog, I only ate half of my food because it was so much food. So we went to Smokehouse. We went to Smokehouse. Smokehouse barbecue. Because it's Kansas City, brother. Gotta get some barbecue, right? So I got the burnt ends, which are like the brisket ends that are like double cooked, and then I also got some sausage to go with it, right? And it was good. I had baked beans and mac and cheese, and man, it was good, but it was so much meat. I literally only ate half of everything, so I saved it for the next night. So I was trying to be good too. And but no, it was good, man. It was good food.
Okay.
It was good food. Kansas City barbecue though, it's barbecue. Know what I'm saying? So I don't see it how it's supposedly excels over other barbecue in the world. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. But I'll tell you this though. I did. You see my paintings on the wall back here? Okay,
I see you.
Yeah, dog. So
I can't tell what they are though.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So this right here is Kirito from Sword Art Online.
That's why I don't know what it is. That's some anime crap.
Right. And these are all anime characters. This is my boy Trunks from Dragon Ball.
Okay, I watch Dragon Ball. I got you. I know Trunks.
And then this right here is my boy Kenpachi Zaraki from Bleach. And he's a monster. He is a monster. Nevertheless, I actually got some decorations for the wall, so I'm excited about it, man. And they were only like $10 a piece. But the drawings are fantastic, dude. So yeah, now I know what to get if when I want to continue to decorate my wall, because all that other blank space there, I'll probably be decorated with some more things. So so much good stuff, man. Gonna probably get some Devil May Cry up in that piece. I don't know, might get a Bruce Lee commissioned art. We're gonna see. But no, man, that's really about it though, dog. So I mean, but let me tell you. So when I left the convention, Scar, what was the very, very last time you drove sleepy? I think it's worse than driving drunk. I think.
I drove. All right. So last time I drove sleepy, right? I went. Where was I? I had to help somebody else. I had to help somebody out with something. And on my way home, I was just like, man, I'm sleepy. So here's what happened. The Scott Bradley version of the DuckTales song with Power Girl.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Came on. I started singing. Walk right on up. That's how I keep myself up for the, going to Baltimore and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I sing. And I sing like loud. I sing loud and proud, buddy. Loud and proud. But
Merc.
But I was singing. I sing my behind off. But that song came on, and I started singing and woke right on up. So I just kept that on the loop until I got home.
Nice, man. Yeah, dude. Let me tell you, man. I don't know how many times. I really can't tell you how many times. Like my eyes were open, but they glazed over, and I would be driving, and thankfully these tail lights on these trucks are like really big, and so I would drive, and I would kind of be like I said, glazed over. My eyes are open, and then all of a sudden the lights would come in my eyes, and the red would like joke me, and I'm like, oh, man. So I have my cruise control set, so I am constantly just getting closer and closer to this vehicle, and I get up, and then I wake up when the lights are kind of close to me, and then I move over and I keep going, man. And I'm telling you, that last 90 minutes of the trip, because I knew I was almost home, that was the roughest trip, dude. I was so tired, but I done
had some rough trips coming home from going to see Pooh Bear. But mostly my rough trips consist of me being stuck in traffic, especially Northern Virginia.
Oh yeah,
like coming home from Baltimore, from Baltimore to basically Fredericksburg on I-95. You just never know. It's like a box of chocolates, but you just never know. One time, the first time that I went to go see, one of the first times I went to go see Pooh Bear, I went and it's not when I went to go see Pooh Bear, it's when I went all the way there to bring her back home with me. So I went all the way there and I drove all the way back. I didn't know it was an Orioles game. And
that's tough.
I went basically 20 from Baltimore through Quantico. And I'm literally up at max. I was going 20 miles per hour that whole time.
That's tough.
What should have been 4 hours at max ended up being closer to 8. And then it started getting dark. I do not like driving at night. I don't like driving at night,
man,
especially when you're on the interstate and ain't nothing to look at, and you just like, man, I just need to see something, anything like something interested to get my mind moving, and it's just ain't no but trees, dog.
No, that's what I came on. I-35, the entire stretch from Oklahoma City to Kansas City is 5 hours and 10 minutes, and it's straight up through nothing but green country. Nothing. And there's service areas, but like from now on, I told myself, I'm like, okay, if I feel like I'm actually gonna go to sleep, I will pull over in one of these rest areas. And thankfully, I was on the turnpike, kind of coming. Well, I was on 35, so it's just a major 4-lane highway the whole way there and back, which is great. But I was like, look, I'm gonna go in one of these service areas, lock my doors, and lay it down for about 40 minutes because that was my plan.
You know what's the worst thing about my trip?
What's that?
In order for me to get to 95, I have to drive an hour. I have to drive an hour to get to 95. Wow. On 64. 64 is the main zone around here. Well, once you get out of Newport News going north,
Mm-hmm.
64 is 2 lanes the whole rest of the way.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's terrible.
Boy.
Terrible. It's horrible. Like, it's real bad. Like, super bad. It's like they're working on a project trying to widen it a little bit. Hopefully they add another lane.
On each side.
They gonna have to do something. So
tough,
yeah, it's bad, and it's just 2 lanes. And if the traffic is backed up, man, it takes forever because it's only 2 lanes.
Yeah, man. I've done that. I hated it, man, when driving to and from my college, which was actually three hours further away, like 4. My college was 9 hours away from the house. So I used to have to get up early at like 6 a.m. and drive to get back home because I like driving in the day. And I didn't drive it. I was driving at night this time, and I forgot to bring my glasses, which actually have like the anti-glare, so it helps with headlights and stuff. And I just had my contacts in. So yeah, it's a bad situation all around, man. But I'm happy I had the chance to go kick it with Jason, his son Sam, and his partner Jeremy, and we had a good time. We had a really good time. So
shout out to the homie. It's good to see some success out the crew.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's doing his thing, and I mean, it was good, man. I had a good time. Now,
you mentioned Troy Baker and Nolan North.
Uh huh.
I started Uncharted.
Nice. What do you think, man?
All right, so I heard a spoiler-free review of Uncharted 4, and I don't know how much of this is an actual spoiler because I haven't gotten into the meat of the story. Basically, I've only played like the beginning, so this may be a smidge spoilery, but not really because I don't know what the rest of the story is about.
Well, spoiler warning if anybody concerned. It's like the first hour or so.
Yeah. When I was listening to the thing, I think I was listening to the one for with the one where they only do reviews and they talk about the reviews. It's a podcast. Damn it, I ain't got my phone in me right now.
NLB, Newest Latest Best.
Maybe? No. Where it's just
Jeff Canada.
It's just a speaking of Jeff Canada, I'm about to tap out on DLC because I don't care about VR at all.
Yeah, me either.
I just don't care. Damn it, what's the name of the show? The one where it's just a short show.
Who's your host?
It's just reviews. Justin McElroy.
That's not me. My brother and me. It's in the same network, though, right?
Yeah, it's what you call it, man. Let me get my phone. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold up. But I was listening to it, and the person who he was talking to, saying like, Drake gets pulled into this adventure. When you start with Drake's just a regular dude. He got a regular job. He's married, and he lives a boring life on purpose. Right. And it's a job that someone wants him to go on, and he keeps turning it down because he's just like, I ain't about that life no more. So just please stop. Just please stop. I ain't out here chasing. Like I just want to exist. Quality control. There we go. Quality control. Which is a really good show because it's basically about, he brings in the person who reviewed a game and they talk about their review and their process, and they talk about the review itself. Is really good, and is a really good way of clarifying like this is why this thing got the score that it got. But so you see Drake, and he has this life. You can tell he's not happy, but you can tell that his decision is right. My PlayStation's on. My controller's turned on. But you can see that the decision that he made to let all of this stuff go and stop risking his life for chasing fortune is wrong.
Right.
And he realized, he's just like, you know what, this isn't really right, and I'm really putting myself in danger, and I just want to live a normal life. But you can tell that the offer that he has is kind of weighing on him. And then his brother shows up and basically drags him into.
Right. And I've heard a lot about it as well. So basically, what Scar said has not been a spoiler on any.
Yeah,
I've heard about all that.
And it sucks because like, this is, as a person who plays these games, I was happy that Drake decided, nah. Like, I was happy for him that he got to that point in his life. Also, the first part of the game, you play Crash Bandicoot in the game.
Yeah, that's what I heard. On
a PS1.
Right. That's what I hear.
On a PS1, you play some Crash Bandicoot. I thought that was awesome. I was terrible at it because you do one of those. It's one of those missions where you're running after screen.
Yeah, the chase scene. Yeah. What Uncharted is known for, which is, kind of funny, I think.
No. Uncharted 3. Every time you did a chase where you had to run towards the screen, sucked.
Boy, that was terrible. Boy, they were tough.
Bro, I almost punched somebody in GameStop because he told me that I was foolish because I told him Uncharted 3 was a terrible game. Terrible game. Uncharted 3 is not good. It's basically, well, we're just gonna make 2 again, and then we're gonna add dumb stuff like running towards the screen and dudes who shoot you in a burning house or a sinking ship when it's obvious that we all need to go outside. Just go outside and wait on dude. So like, it's that, like, it's the there's and then getting stuck in a quick time event while other people are still shooting you, but you're stuck in a quick time event, so you can't do nothing about it. Stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried to tell a guy that I was telling them that, and this dude told me that I was foolish for saying that about Uncharted. And he must have been a Sony fan. But I almost swung on that dude, man.
I swung on him over a game, son.
He was a young dude too. He was maybe about 20. I think I'm old enough where I have a sufficient amount of old man strength over a 20-year-old.
Oh yeah.
I think I could have pulled that off on a 20-year-old. Put him in that headlock, put him in that grip.
Try to grip him up.
Just grip him up and say sorry. But like the idea that you feel like bad idea. Like all of this is a bad idea, and like later on, as I understand it, later on in the game, like you come across situations to where you realize that Drake really isn't the hero. Like he's really not a hero. He's kind of a dick.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've been an Uncharted fan since the first one. And it was one of the major reasons that it actually prompted me to get a PlayStation 3 in the first place. So I'm looking forward to
I am Nepoing, and there are no bullet sponges so far.
Good. That's what I've heard.
There are no bullet sponges so far. Like and also, oh man, I am gratuitously using auto aim. I don't care.
Of course you do.
So I don't care. I want the story. I'm here for the story. I'm not playing on like the basically is they have like the high, medium, low, but then they got like the story mode, like kind of like Mass Effect 3 did, where the combat is real slim if you're just trying to get through it so that you can go to the next thing. I love playing story mode in Mass Effect 3 because I'm just like, I'm trying to get to the next time I get to talk to somebody.
Right. No, I completely agree. It's understandable, but no, it's good. I'm happy to hear that Uncharted 4 is like kind of living up to the hype because I said that it would have to do really well to beat Tomb Raider, and it looks like by every review and everyone I talked to, it is strong.
I have never seen anything more perfect looking.
That's what I hear.
I mean, like, I'm not a graphics whore. I mean, I'm not Ace. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not Ace, but I've never seen anything that looks more perfect than this. Even to the fact that they look so real that they don't look like the same characters.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear, man. Because
and they're so detailed, and and then also they do the they do a lot of taking you in and out of the cutscenes without you knowing.
Yeah,
like like you'll be watching the cutscene and all of a sudden you're just standing there like, oh, I'm supposed to move now. All right, then.
Right.
Yeah. So that so far it's really, really good. And I don't think that's going to end at some point. I don't think that's going to end. All right. So what else you got? Because we got to get to Awaken Heathen's comments.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to say one quick thing real quick for people who have a Samsung HD TV, maybe a 2015 model or newer. If you're playing a game, turn the TV off of game settings, off of game mode. When I turn my TV off of game mode, the frame rate improves and everything. The visual quality seemed to improve. There seemed to be less pixelation, especially around darker images. Everything seemed to get a little better. Now it feels like my Xbox One actually looks like a serviceable console. Seriously, like it changed the way everything looked and felt on the game. And I guess because there was such a decrease in the amount of lag or whatever, like my Xbox One is actually snappier than it was before. So I'm just telling everybody, if you have one, please take it off of game mode when you're playing a game and watching TV. I was always wondering over the air, like,
so you just put it on the regular?
Yeah, I just put it on the regular, just like it was over the air, and it looks great over the air. It looks like you're watching a Blu-ray, even when you're streaming stuff over the air. So now that I have it, now that I took the game mode off, oh man, everything moves so great. Everything.
I need to buy a TV. I'm probably gonna just buy an El Cheapo, like the cheapest TV that can do 1080p. I'm in there. And it don't have to be a big TV because I'm doing a dual TV setup in my bedroom.
Okay.
And the TV in my bedroom, I got a Samsung, but it's an old Samsung, only the 720. But I don't watch much and I don't play much in there, so I need something to do 1080p so that I can play that while and I'll hook either the Alpha or something up to the other one while I do streaming and or game capture.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, like I said, just you trying to look for the cheap stuff. I spend a little bit more money, get a little bit high quality stuff, and then I really enjoy it. But that's just me. Now,
I'm cheap.
You got to know who you are, right? You got to embrace your identity, man. And what I'm embracing right now.
Shout out to the cheat because I got Uncharted for $40. Because I went to GameStop. I went to GameStop. I had to go to Walmart. I went to a GameStop over there by that Walmart, and I was just like, "Yo, y'all got Uncharted used?" And they were like, "This one got it," and that happened to be the one closest to my house. I was like, "Bet." Had that dude hold it for me, and then because I never use those points, and I use my GameStop card, but mostly I buy new stuff. So then it was just like, you can re-up on this card. And you ain't got to pay nothing because you got enough points. And it was like, all right, then. And it was like, and you get a 20% off coupon. You right. Go ahead, do that.
Go ahead, do that.
Do that. That one right there, do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got it for $40. And I do not have the collection. I thought about buying the Uncharted collection though.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
I own 1 and 2 for the 3.
Yeah.
That sounded weird.
Yeah.
I own 1 and 2 for 3, but y'all, if you're a gamer, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I saw it. I went back and started watching a lot of the cutscenes from the Uncharted collection of 1 and 2, and it looks really good, man. Especially since they bumped the frame rate on everything. It looks good, man. I'd say it's worth it, and I think you can get it right now. CD keys for $15. The whole collection digitally. So yeah, I'm just saying. I'll send that link to you when we're done.
Yo, shout out to Battleborn, who was just like, man, Overwatch coming out, so they just lowered all of this stuff.
Right, they cut their price to $30. They cut it in half. It's crazy.
I didn't play either, so I can't say that I'm hype about either because I never got around to playing either for the betas.
Well, I'm not hype about either one, and I played them both. So, but it's kind of my gaming sensitivity.
hate.
Oh, I don't hate. I just know what's not for me. But let me tell you what is for me, so we can get to the Wake and Heat questions. Oklahoma City is beating Golden State in the series right now, 3-1. Next game is tomorrow evening. I did not expect the Thunder to come out and take a command and lead in this series. I did.
You know what? I thought me neither, because here's what I thought. I thought Durant just wanted out that place, and so he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna do what I can, and I mean, like I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put up these J's, and then whatever happens. But him and Russ, they don't. Sometimes they have good games together. Sometimes one or the other of them will have a good game, but he is giving it everything. So you know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
Man, he stayed in OKC, man.
For sure. For sure, he's gonna stay in OKC, man.
I think he's gonna stay at least for a year.
I would think so. Hopefully, I mean, if they can get past Golden State, it don't matter who they playing in the East. It's gonna be tough for whoever in the East. So I think that if they get past it, they have a really, really, really strong shot of winning, man. So mad props. I know Geek William is out there loving it. And I love it too, man. I wanted them to win. I just thought that the Thunder's practice lack of defense will come back to bite them, but apparently that's not the case.
Because your boy, the Tooth is balling.
Yeah,
your boy the Tooth. That's a Bomani Jones thing, but he called what's his name? Oh, boy from Australia, Steve.
Adams, is it Steven Adams?
Yeah, Steve Adams. Yeah, he got one goal too.
Oh, okay.
So he called him the Tooth.
Bo is crazy, man. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to that.
And the fact that Draymond did not get suspended is nonsense.
I hadn't seen the game because I'm only working with cable through an app through one of my bros. So like I haven't even been able to really watch any of the games, but I plan on watching Game 5. Believe that.
The fact that Draymond was not suspended at least for a game is nonsense. And guess what? Didn't even matter. Player, they going how?
Yeah, clearly,
they going home.
So no, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped.
So shout out to all of the Bulls fans who are excited.
Right.
It was like, yeah, buddy. Don't mean none if you ain't get that chip, dog.
Right, exactly. They like, man, 70, 72. They're like 72. It don't even matter at this point.
Here's the problem, though. If there is any team that you think that can rattle off 3 in a row,
it's Golden State.
It's them.
Yep, it's tough, and that's why I said you can't celebrate till that horn blows. And Oklahoma City has 4 wins in that series. You just can't. You can't. I refuse.
Man, I want to see Steph cry. Like I want to see him cry.
Now,
because again, the MVP, even though he's hurt and he ain't right, he ain't all the way right. But the MVP is not really showing up so much in the playoffs. Last year he was real quiet. I mean, he got his points and stuff like that, but he wasn't really making a splash. Look, Iguodala got the Finals MVP for holding LeBron to nearly a 40 average. That tells you how great LeBron is. That tells you how great LeBron is. Like I held this dude to just nearly 40. And let's be honest, the Cavs would have won the Finals if LeBron just didn't run out of gas because he was doing everything.
Yeah, he did.
He was doing everything. It's like that old joke. When Glenn Big Dog Robinson got that contract.
Oh man, I was so mad about that.
And so that one comedian made this joke. He was like, "All right, here's the roster for today. Center Robinson, power forward Robinson, small forward Robinson, point guard, shooting guard Robinson. All right, let's gear up and go for the drive. Let's get up and go to the game. Here, Robinson, you drive." Like, like he was doing everything. Like, look, if LeBron didn't drive the bus to the games, I'd be real surprised. Real surprised. Like LeBron did everything. It just ran out of gas because he just couldn't do it alone.
Right, but the time factor of both those teams was Ray Allen because he went to Milwaukee with Glenn Robinson and played with your boy. He played with your boy Brian.
There you go.
That's that's my dude. But
your boy, his legacy is so tarnished now because of Steph Curry.
Yeah, it's tough because Ray was like one of the best classic shooters. Period. Like over 90% from free throw line. Like close to 40% from behind the arc. Like lifetime career. It's crazy. And now Steph came in and just like whatever. I'm shooting past you. It's just
no. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Look, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it from back there.
Right. Exactly. I'm gonna do it from 3 feet back, dog.
I'm gonna shoot. You see the Pistons logo? I'm gonna shoot from the P.
Right. and the S on the other side. Like that's just hey, let it go. But okay, so let's get to what Awaken said. He said, we talked a little bit about streaming earlier. Said he had to go to work.
No, that's not what he said.
Yeah.
No, he said we were talking about pimping and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And he was like, he'll be gaming and all of a sudden, hey everybody, I'm going to work now.
Right.
Like
the announcements announcements in the middle of stuff. But he says he only streams for himself and whatever his friend wants to see. He could care less if the Twitch community, YouTube community cares. He just likes to document fun times. Like he did back in the day with his camcorders and his friends. Okay. I get that. That's kind of where I started kind of being a historian of sorts. I was actually my fraternity historian because my mom, when she got a camcorder when I was in sixth grade or whatnot, I started recording all the family holidays and everything. And then I was actually like the camera for the high school water boy when I was like the high school cameraman when I was in 8th grade and my brother was on the team. And so I just kind of moved into doing that. So I take pictures when I go places now and stuff. And that's why I like podcasting, because you kind of document a moment in time. So no, I'm all about that. And let's see, what else do we have here? He's talking about some food. He's talking about food. He said talking about it's a thing, it's famous, but you always rep your hometown. Talking about Buffalo. He was talking about Buffalo Wild Wings. So he was in a place that invented.
No, you just said Buffalo Wings.
Oh, Buffalo Wings. Why did I say Wild Wings? That was on my mind earlier.
Yeah, he had some Buffalo Wings in the place that invented it.
Right. And he said the first time wasn't always the best. So I guess that was not his first. I'm not sure where his first experience of where Buffalo Wings were, but his first experience was not his best experience. So
okay. And
sometimes other places perfect it. So like he heard Philly cheesesteak in Philly is steak and cheese whiz.
Yeah, the normal joint is cheese whiz. But I'm with him. I'm with the Proby.
Yeah, I like the provolone for real.
Like give me some meat, some Proby, some veggies on that, and just give me some mustard, and I'm good. Don't put no mayo on that sandwich. Don't put nothing else.
See, here's the thing: steak. I don't wonder why people don't put cause see, I don't know. I eat things differently because it's steak, right? It's supposed to be steak. So why not put steak sauce on it? Yeah, why not put steak sauce on it?
I never thought about that, but you're right.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And he said, Awaken said he still needs to finish Uncharted 3. Actually, Awaken, no, you don't. You don't need to. You don't need
to. Just watch that on YouTube.
For real.
Watch on YouTube. Don't even worry about it.
But everybody,
it's starting to get dark and stuff. Let me turn on my light. I know it's over, but turn on my light. There we go.
Right, way to make it work. Made a way to work. But hey, that is about it. Mike, do you have any shout outs or anything specifically you want to get in before we get up out of this place?
Shout out to the homie Meef J.
Yeah.
I'm clowning, but I'm serious about the playing games during the show. Stop that. Shout out. I recently spoke to the homie Double A.
Oh, fantastic. Nice.
And so shout out to the homie. And shout out to everybody who's checking us out, man. We appreciate this, whether you're watching now or watching later. It still means a lot to us, and that's dope. Yeah.
For sure.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, right.
Y'all. You and you and you and you and you and you. You back there. And you under here.
You y'all. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we do appreciate it, and I also have some shout outs. Mad thanks to Facetious, and
I'm like really with the hands today. I don't know what it is about with the hands. Like I've been very handsy and pointing, and
as long as you don't do the Macarena, man, I think we cool.
You're right. All right. You know what? Go ahead. Do your thing. I got a parting shot.
Okay, cool. Well, shout out to first person for bringing me up. Let me kick it with you all this weekend, and let me see how like all that hard work actually, how much work goes into actually manning that booth to make things happen. Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to Everyday Gamers for hosting their tournament this past weekend. I didn't get a chance to donate yet, or I mean, because I've already donated to the fund, but I do plan on donating again when I start working again soon. So I'll make a pretty big donation there.
They're doing pretty well with the campaign in general.
Yeah, essentially the GoFundMe has reached 41,000. The goal was 50,000, so they're almost there. Man, and it was great to see that they had so much support.
Every little bit helps. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, definitely, and I'll be there for the second time around when they run another tournament. So I'm there. Just
I'm gonna play the Rocket League.
I'll play some Rocket League just because. And now they finally got the cross-platform play, so you can sit over there on your Xbox One and play it if you want to. So,
but you can't play against the people that's on PS4. Dope.
Yeah, you can play against the PC cats. But so please, PC is the place to be because you can play against either. Also, shout outs to me for recommending the Cross Examine podcast with Frank Turek. It's a really good podcast. And
what's it about?
It is a guy who pretty much hosts a radio show out in North Carolina, and he does a Christian apologetic view of popular topics.
Blue is going to get a Neo. He asked you, did you have a PS4? Blue is going to get a Neo.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. No, yeah, I'm going to get a Neo. I plan on getting a Neo. So I start working.
Maybe not at launch.
Maybe not at launch. Because
I ain't got no job right now.
Right.
So
right. Exactly. I mean. So it'll be a second, but I do plan on getting one because the game that I really want to play is Horizon Zero Dawn, and of course Persona 5 and Star Ocean 5 and Uncharted 4. All of those games convinced me, as well as Infamous Second Son, because I'm an Infamous fan as well. So I'm looking forward to when those all get out and everything's in the market. I'm good to go. So, but no, that's really about it. Go ahead with your parting shot, Scar.
I got two. All right, one. I had to go to Office Max to get some stuff for work, right? So while I'm sitting there, I needed a jump drive, and I needed a bigger jump drive. I got an 8 that I've been playing my Rock Band customs off of, and I need that 16. So brother was like, all right, I need a 16. I ain't worried about it for right now. I was standing there, and I saw a 16 jump drive for like $7.
Okay.
And it's the same brand as my 8.
All right.
So I'm like, all right, then I'm gonna do this. And then it hit me. It's like, yo, I'm holding 16 gigs in my hand right now for $7. Right. And it made me think about my first PC in 99. I got my first PC. And I had a 10 gig hard drive in that bastard. And to get the 10 gig hard drive, it cost me an extra $250 to get the 10 gig in the computer with Windows 98 on it. Like, man, that was my first computer. Like I didn't have access to computers until then. But yeah, that happened to me. Second of all, the Flash finale, bruh.
I need to get up on that.
I ain't gonna say it. Like lately, I've been in a real like it's been a few weeks since I've seen my therapist, so I've been kind of emotionally unstable. Like, you know, just watching an episode of Buffy and being like,
right.
Even though Buffy is a great TV show and everyone should watch it, at least once.
Stop it.
Buffy. The problem with Buffy the Vampire Slayer is it sounds stupid. It sounds stupid, and everyone who sees the movie, that's not indicative of the show. But so I was watching, and I was to pieces, bruh. Like I was to pieces, and there's the ending, the very ending of that show. It hit me right here. Like it hit me right here, dog.
It get hard with it. How you gonna get hard with crying?
It hit me right here, right here, right here, homie. It hit me right here so hard, And I had planned on playing some Prison Architect because I was upset about my upgrades. So I was just killing folks in Prison Architect. I just kept searching them over and over again so they would get mad. And when they kick off, I hired a whole bunch of armed guards and I had free fire on. Because if you don't have free fire on, they just tase them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you have free fire on, he'll pull a gun, and most of the time they'll just put their hands up and be like, "All right, then, my bad." And but if they still won't kick off, pow, shotgun. So I was doing that, and then I finally got to the point to where I had some death row prisoners, and I kept them around long enough for me to find out. I didn't want to kill them early. I killed one person early, and turns out she didn't actually deserve to die for what she did. Because you have to they go to these sessions where they their appeals, and if they win their appeals, they just get dropped back into your gen pop as a maximum security prisoner. Okay. But I did that, and then it was like, turns out not so much, and it was like, so I just kept them around long enough for their appeals to go all the way down to 0, and I was like, you're fired. You're fired. I need that.
No, you don't need that. You don't need that.
Comb over. I need that orange comb over, dog. But yeah, that thing, it hit me right here. The flash, just, bruh.
All right,
I can't wait till we can talk about it, because we need to talk about this. Whether we talk about it privately or not, and whether we talk about it here, bruh, right here.
I plan to be all laced up by game night, because I have 2 episodes of Grimm to watch. I have I watched Gotham. I still have Flash. I think maybe Arrow, if Arrow is new on Wednesday or is new tonight. I'll have those to all watch and be done. And then I'm set, because I watch Blacklist and Blind Spot. Man, legit.
Man, I'm telling you, if I watch the Blacklist right now, the one with Dembe,
yeah,
the one with Dembe get that,
yep,
and he whispers to him, bro, I'll be all the pieces, bro. It's real that, like, something's wrong with me. Like, something is really wrong with me, because I watched the musical episode of Buffy, and I was just like,
silly. He went from all the way up here.
Oh yeah, something wrong with me, but it's all right. It'll be all right though.
Right.
I'm gonna be all right.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in to this emotionally ruptured version of Facetious. Look, we appreciate you stopping in, chatting with us. Thanks, Awaken Ethan, for doing it. We love doing this. Y'all can
Simpson.
Yes, sir. Simpson always watches. Shout outs to my boy Simpson. We posted all the show notes will be in the post here shortly.
Don't be bringing up me crying. I will find you.
It's too much, but everybody, thanks again for listening. We'll be back in here again next week, unless Mike has some change in plans. But either way, thanks for listening. Deuces.
Peace out, brother. Warriors. One of those.
Warriors.
Not the Golden State Warriors.
Right.
Because, they about to be peace out too anyway.
Bogus. All right, I'm in this thing. All right, y'all.